This is CBS 2 News at 11.
As our region looks to reopen from the pandemic, testing remains crucial to updating the number of infections. And as CBS 2's Jessica Layton reports, it's especially important now.
A block beyond this blinking sign on a basketball court that hasn't been used by kids in months is a community of tents where Riverside Medical Group in Hoboken is still testing about 150 people every day for coronavirus.
In the beginning, we weren't actually testing as many people. We were just testing very sick people, high-risk people. And now that the country's reopening, the city's reopening, we're testing everybody.
Dr. Garang Brahmbhatt says even with fewer infections, knowing your COVID status is critically important if you're going back to work and for anyone who's been to one of these packed protests.
I think the next 2 to 3 days, the majority of the patients we're testing are all going to be patients who are people who are attending any one of the protests in the area.
It's estimated 10,000 people attended this demonstration in Hoboken Friday. Mayor Ravi Bala says testing is available to anyone in his city.
We've made so much progress in bringing the numbers down that it is critical to wear a face mask. It is critical to socially distance. It is critical to wash your hands.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Dr. Jake Deutsch was sick with coronavirus in March. He says people whose jobs put them at risk should consider being tested once a month and feels antibody testing right now is just as important because it sheds light on how many people were really infected.
The accuracy of identifying patients just based on clinical symptoms is only about 50%. If 30% of the population has no symptoms, how are we going to know if the virus spread is being controlled?
And that's one reason doctors say this testing site will be here for the next several months, at least through what's expected to be a hard-hitting second wave of this virus. In Hoboken, New Jersey, Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.